viewers, how you doing? Well, I'm working on a series of plexi block sort of collage type artworks at the moment, and yeah, I've been also working on some large paintings which I'm going to show you coming up really soon, but at the moment I'm obsessed with these images of vintage people, really. You know, when I went to an antique fair a couple of weeks ago, and I bought a bunch of these old antique photos, and I tried to buy the creepiest looking ones I could find, or the creepiest slash the most unusual. Just people that were, look at the hairstyle on that. Yeah, which one do I look at the hook nose on that? Nage. I thought this family was quite cool. They look, I don't know if the camera's going to get it, but they're quite bizarre looking, and yeah, I like them. But anyway, yeah, bought a bunch of those and I scanned them and have made different sizes, and I've also overlapped them with Gothic architecture, as you can see from this, and yeah, just cut different shapes and collaged, done some transfers. This one, the grass, that symbolises grass is always greener on the other side. Yeah, I'm not evil, don't judge. I mean, these aren't exactly finished yet. I want to add some paint and other little bits and pieces, but yeah. But I'm really obsessed with this little girl for some reason. It's like her spirit's just, yeah, talking. She's going ballistic, and yeah, she's coming out in a lot of these works. And I guess it's not everyone's cup of tea, but you know, it's just about playing around with image. As you know, I'm a big fan of Francis Bacon, so I started playing around with something similar, taking his portrait and putting this Gothic print over the top, and then cutting out different shapes to sort of create different moods. I'm also working with this lady that I took at the cemetery, her grave. That was her self-portrait. So I've sort of just broken it up, and I've done different things on each one. So I've put that one on there, and I think I've put half a bit there and there, and that's her whole image. You know, just experimenting by trying to do different combinations to create different interesting little portraits. But yeah, these plexi tiles are fantastic. I got them in Denmark when I was on my recent trip a few days ago. I was actually gone for 4 days. And yeah, this is the plexi block, and it's magnetized, so they just lift off, and you can just put the images directly underneath. And the good thing about it is you can actually change them. When you get sick of it, you can just lift it off and put another one under, which is great. So I bought 10, so yeah, I'm really happy with that. And this was another woman that I got too. She's quite interesting as well. As I said, I was at a book fair, an antique fair, and this is my gorgeous book. Well, it's actually an photo album. It's an antique photo album, probably from the late 1900s. And I just saw it, and I just had to have it. You can just see on the back the felt. There's a little bit of the felt left, and it's like it's got flowers or roses or some sort of pattern. But I can imagine in the day when it was brand new that it would have been expensive for a start, and it would have been beautiful with this really rich red cover. But yeah, inside there's just all of these places where photos used to reside. Actually I found two photos. There were two photos left in it. Funny enough. And you know, I would so love to know who this person was, and you know what their life was like. And that's sort of the sad thing about, you know, buying all of these vintage photos is like, you know, these are forgotten people now. They don't have names. All they do is have their image. You know, there's nothing to say who they are, where they belong. This one here actually says in the corner, it says Mimi. So obviously that's her name, but other than that, they're just lost. So by me taking their images and giving them an identity in a sort of way, you know, I'm remembering their spirit, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this is going to become an altered book, I've decided, I'm going to fill it with little portraits to fit in with the photo album theme. And that's why I'm sort of designing these to go in them, and I'm going to draw on them and create an interesting folder of people. Well, that's the plan anyway, but we'll see how we go. But yeah, that's my little find. Okay, I just want to end by saying I just started posting videos again on my other channel, which is my name, Gary Reef. I'll have a link down here to the video that I uploaded yesterday. It's called Big Mama's Secret Lasagna Recipe. And basically it's a story about how I got this famous lasagna recipe that's just so good. Everyone that eats it's just like, oh my god, give me the recipe. And I'm like, no, I can't. I share with you how I got that recipe. Now I'm going to be starting to post a lot of stories from my past, things that have happened, but I'm going to give them a sort of a humorous twist. So, you know, they're reality but with a slight exaggeration, because, you know, humour, you have to sort of exaggerate things to, you know, make it fun. And, you know, I'm all about trying to have a bit of a laugh, and so subscribe to that channel if you want to have a laugh, if you want to listen to me rant, if you want to listen to me tell stories about my life, share a bit more about myself, then check it out. Because I'm sort of going to keep Capricorn Artist, this channel, just dedicated to art and talking about my ideas of art and stuff, and the other channel for rants and basically, yeah, other stuff. But alright, I've talked enough, my voice sounds terrible. I've come down with the flu. I went to Denmark 5 days ago now to do some food shopping, because it's actually cheaper to go to Denmark and buy bulk meat and then bring it back. And we went, and oh my god, worst weather. There's a ferry that you take between Norway and Denmark, and it's like 3.5 hours on the ferry. Oh my god, the weather was so bad. I was like sick all the way. So I was laying down, and oh, lucky I had some seasick tablets, which saved me, because we got on the boat and it was in the morning. We thought, oh, let's have breakfast. So I went to their buffet and we had like full breakfast, and the boat was going out, and it was pretty smooth then, and all of a sudden, oh my god, it was awful. I was walking through the duty-free area, and the boat was just going like this, and I was just falling everywhere, and I was like, oh my god, if I don't lay down, I'm just going to hurl on somebody, which would have been great. So, yeah, got to Denmark, we went and did a shopping, and just as we were heading back to the ferry, they rang us and said, sorry, the ferry's cancelled, but we're going to put you up in a hotel, so don't worry. So they did. And we caught the boat home the next day, and it was fine. It wasn't rough at all, and I pretty much slept all the way. So I did a lot of sleeping. Yeah, I actually really enjoyed it, because I did a lot of sleeping, but also did a lot of thinking. I listened to, you know, Wayne Dwyer. listen to his Excuses Be Gone. I absolutely love it. I love that audio book, and I listen to it over and over and over. Well, I haven't actually listened to it for a while, but I do. It's fantastic, and if you've got an iPhone and you want to listen to a really awesome speaker who will get you motivated, and then I recommend him. And yeah, so I listened to a lot of that and gave me a lot of inspiration. And yeah, I'm going to shut up now because, yeah, my voice is crap and I'm tired and I'm going to bed. So, yeah, later.